Hey,
I am too.
UHC season, whatever after call. Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Okay, so Grape, where did you get the random chestplate enchanted from?
Okay, I found a Fire Protection 3 book. That was a Fire Protection 3 chestplate. I found it in a dungeon, and I was like, well, if I get dropped in some lava, I'll be safe for a second. So I only threw that on towards the end, thinking of like PvP, so...
I was wondering, I was like, why did they go for one enchanted chestplate?
No,
like,
I have 23 levels, Jack.
Like, just leave everything unenchanted?
We found 4 diamonds. We checked 3 different caves. Couldn't find one. But we found so much gold, which got us back from half a heart, because early game we were in a mine shaft like next to yours. I already took like 5 hearts of damage like
that was good.
During that transaction, and then
okay. And you guys saved our lives, because as you were leaving, you were like, don't tell them, and then we look behind us and see the border, so we speed out of there.
Me and Nobu were like, dude, it's about to rain, we gotta leave.
No, Boom, you're the reason we lived, because after you said that, we were like, what do you mean don't tell us? So we just got paranoid and saw the border.
Oh, darn it.
That's
Wait,
funny.
my question is, Straub, why did you not pick up all of my diamond, dude?
Because, alright, because like, okay, 3 people had just died around me. There was 3 inventories of stuff on the ground. I'm like, oh, what do I do? So like, I just load up my inventory into a chest, and I'm like, oh yeah, mark out diamond stuff. I go back to look at it, and it's in a pile behind the border. I'm like,
Darn. That's terrible.
The border said the border wanted the chestplate.
I know.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was hilarious. Funny. Like that exchange that myself, Tibbsy, Joe, and Mark had was hilarious, because it was like in like a 2-block hole.
Yeah.
We just like poked our heads out. We're like,
you guys honestly shouldn't have won that. I was like, what the frick? You guys just got really like, you snuck up on us, but like we saw you, so like we traded hits evenly. But then, like, what sword did you have at that point? I think you had like a sharp
2, sharp 3.
Yeah, sharp 2, sharp 3, because it did a decent amount of damage to me, and then H-bomb finished up Joe. It was a good fight though. Oh, that's so exciting.
What did Tibbsy finish Joe?
Or not H, I meant Tofu.
No, I finished off. I want to kill.
Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't want to kill anyways. No, that's
no, it's mine.
Straub, how long were you stalking us?
Like,
in that
we heard you guys from ages away, and then we just kept on mining and mining, and we couldn't find it. And Steve was saying some of the dumbest things. Steve was like, so yo, if we see a guy, we should tag team him. And he's like, oh, that sounded, he was like, oh boy, that sounded so awkward.
Yeah, Steve was hilarious to play with. Oh my god, he had no idea how to play UHC at all. He was just like, he didn't even know like most of the common recipes on how to like do it. It was so funny.
Oh,
I got a question for you, Straub. How long were you hiding under that mountain when me and Isaac and Noboom and Will were fighting?
Oh yeah, it felt like an eternity.
We were spectating you guys, like as you guys were fighting Will and Private Fearless, and then you guys were literally like, I bet you Straub was right under us.
Wait, that's what
teleported to Straub. He was right under you, looking straight.
We knew he was too the whole time. I don't know why he was being quiet. We knew he was there.
You did not see us.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we saw you. I didn't make it. I would have talked, but the sound is directional, so like you could have found me so easily.
True. We knew you were underneath us though. Like, there's nowhere else you could have gone.
Yeah. Wait.
But me and Jay lost each other at the start, and we were like, "Yo, let's go on Mumble and find each other because the sound is directional." And we're just like, I was like, "Oh, there we go. We found each other."
What happened to Rumble, man?
Oh yeah.
Poor guy.
He's not here to say anything.
He told me. So what Rumble said had happened was he was just goofing off with Rusher, and he was shifting like behind a tree or something like that.
There was a zombie, or he heard someone.
Yeah, and he saw a creeper, but the creeper was looking the other way. And he was in the mindset of those bad line UHCs where the mobs don't really come for you at the beginning.
Oh,
yeah.
It's really
he didn't. Yeah, because he didn't really like think much of it. And then he had like this bird call that he did to Rusher. And then as he did the bird call, he hears the creeper hissing behind him, and he's like, "Oh no!" And then he blows up and dies.
Oh.
Wait, I killed Brayden. Was it like another "What are you doing" moment or not?
Yeah, let's deal with that.
I don't know.
That's the other way around.
That's all I wanted for this season, is to have another "What are you doing" moment.
Me and Tibbsy were like, we were looking for food on the surface, and then all I hear is Rusher laughing in the background, talking to himself. I'm like, Tibbsy, I hear him. He's somewhere here. and I guess when me and Tibbsy were like trying to find each other because we were like off gathering food.
Yeah.
We were just like, he probably heard us talking, and I'm like, dude, I know Rusher's here. He's around this entire area. So then we needed some gold, so we dug back down because we were running away from the world border. And I'm like, dude, I swear, I hear someone mining towards me for like an entire episode.
He
it was
mined
like
towards
a good.
me though. He was
Yeah,
mining
it
towards
was-
me too for a while.
It was a good
All I'm
like
saying, he was
15
muted
minutes.
for an entire episode.
Yeah, like a good 15 minutes of one episode, he literally said nothing. Like,
That's
it was like
Yeah,
mid
90% of my
episode
series
2.
is no talking.
No
was
intro,
trying to-
no nothing. It's just me and Tibbsy talking for like 10 minutes. We're like, me and him are like paranoid. We're like,
Yeah,
yo, we
he
should
was
rush
freaking
her,
me
dude.
out.
He's
I
here.
was
He's
so
here
nervous.
somewhere.
It's like his
so funny.
his dorm, like his roommate though, started knocking on the door as he's trying to be quiet.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Wait, so were you guys then killed him or no?
So then like I was like mining up some redstone to get some levels, and then like out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw somebody. I'm like, dude, I see Rusher, and then I thought it was Tibbsy because Tibbsy was super close by, and then all of a sudden I hear him laughing and coming towards me. I gabbled up, and then I just finished him off. It wasn't anything because he wasn't enchanted, and we were already enchanted.
That sucks.
Yeah, wait,
man.
Mark, is that how Rusher attacks people, just running at them laughing?
Yeah, just like, and then he started swinging at me.
The
Mark
weird
and
death.
Tibbsy. Wait, so I saw you guys at one point, or Grape and I saw you guys, and we were like, okay, I don't know what they have, I don't know what they're doing, and then all of a sudden we hear you guys go, we are doing amazing.
Yeah, yeah, it was on the intro of one of the episodes. We were about to film, and then I just hear Mark, we're doing amazing this season. I'm like, all right, I'm not going that way then.
This is what happened.
I'm so glad someone else heard that, honestly. That was effective, Mark.
I'm surprised somebody didn't hear it on the other side of the world, dude. He was yelling that,
we
dude.
just killed off Dylan and Ant, and we had like 1 gapple each left, like no gold, so we had like 5 red apples, and we were gonna go underground.
We were
but
really
like,
low.
And then I was just like, you know what, Tizzy, let's act super positive, and they'll see me with my diamond, half diamond, and they'll run away. And then me and Tizzy were just like, entire episode, we're doing so great. I love this season. Blah, blah.
It
worked.
That's so
when you guys
funny.
were
Yeah, it
organizing
was
your
so
stuff,
funny.
you were like, you're like, Mike, what do you have? And he's like, oh, Prot 2 and everything. You're like, yeah, me too. And we're like, all right, they're gonna say armor as us. We can fight them.
Isaac and Will, me and Noboom were trying to like make you guys think like, or no, it was Straub. We were chasing Straub, and we were like, yo, dude, do you have any gapples left? And like, nah, I got none. We had like 4 still.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god, you troll me. No, I knew, just the way you said it though, like I was like, nah, bro. You don't. But like every time me and Joe like ever heard, like when we heard someone, we were just like saying like the most awkward way, like, yeah, we got full we knew, we knew, bro. Can I have that Prop 5 book? And we were just like nervous, like we were stuttering while saying it.
We saw you guys as you guys
cocky.
ran underneath us, and like we were just trading shots for a bit, and then you guys decided to run off. That's like literally right after we fought Dylan and Ant, and we were just going to get some apples. It was so funny.
Dude,
wait, how
That
long-
was
how low
intense.
did
That was
we
during
get you guys?
nighttime and while it was raining. That was so scary.
Dude, my frames were lagging like when the rain started, and that's when we were fighting Ant and Dylan, and I had a fire aspect 2 sword. I got I had a sharp 2 fire aspect 1 when it
serious?
was raining.
Wait, how'd you get that?
It was
How'd you
just a
get that?
lucky
Level 8?
enchant. I put my
Level 8, right?
Was that a level
no,
8?
it wasn't even a level 8. It was like level 6 because it's 1.8
my
enchanting.
God.
Oh,
yeah.
I sorted and I saw it on there, and I just threw it on. I was like, yes.
Wait,
I
Mark,
didn't even
how
think
low did
about
me and
that.
Dylan get you and Tibbsy, like after we fought?
Tibbsy, how many hearts did you have when we fought them?
I think I had 5. But
Tibbsy
I
had
took
5,
some
and then I
damage
think-
after some skeletons hit me and
Yeah,
stuff.
I was at 4, I think, when I killed you.
What?
It was a
Yeah,
pretty,
you
it was
were.
a really good fight. I
I
killed
accidentally hit you
us.
with my pickaxe. I made the same mistake I made with Grape last season. I always, for some reason, like freeze up, and I'll go to my 1 slot, and I'll hit you with my pickaxe, and it always happens.
All right, this is a
By the
serious
way,
question.
go ahead.
Did anyone? Well, if you want to go first, go ahead.
You're already almost done. Go for it.
That was so
Anyways.
awkward,
Alright,
Tibbs.
but
No one talk.
Anyways, did anyone have a problem with lightning?
No.
There's so much of it. I had to turn my sound off.
Lightning?
I heard what
Tibbsy
happened.
has a story.
I heard what happened.
You got struck by lightning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going down the mountain right with Mark, and it starts raining, like downpour, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, this sucks. And I'm starting going down, I drop down some water, and lightning shoots me off the mountain out
Oh
of the
my
water, and I
What?
take like 3 hearts
What?
of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the
Literally.
craziest thing. And then
That's
I
like
get
a
down the
UHC,
mountain, and I'm
like,
like, well,
no
that's,
way,
I just got
man.
struck by lightning. I was like, this sucks. It hit the tree next to me, bro. It
hits
hits
a tree.
fire. It was the craziest thing.
And then there was a supercharged creeper, like a good
What?
40, 50
Yeah.
blocks away from us. Yeah, in the middle of a
No
UHC,
way.
like during the
Oh
entire
my God.
rainstorm, supercharged
No.
creeper. We were like, we should try to explode some creepers. I'm like, nope, I'm killing that thing, dude. I'm not risking that.
Oh my
It
god.
was pretty scary, dude.
Crazy, dude. Holy crap.
Wait,
What?
wait. You attacked a supercharged creeper in UHC?
Yeah, we used a bow. We used a bow.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah, we
Mark
both
wanted to
had-
actually blow up the creeper next to it.
Yeah, we were thinking about it, and I was like, that's a little risky.
Dude,
you know? I
that
don't
thing
know.
has a blast radius like the size of like
Yeah.
10 creepers. You guys are
Oh my gosh, that was a good season. That
By
was
the
a
way,
really fun
the
season.
0-0 was really good.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
It was so
The-
good.
The host learning, he did a really good job with it. It was very flat, little mountains.
I love
for,
the mountains,
Yo,
dude. That was
yeah.
so cool.
No issue at all, like bugs wise at all.
Yep,
Like,
it was
so
good.
smooth.
No,
Yeah,
super
that was
Other
smooth.
than,
Yeah.
Jay Wong, but that was on his end. So
And
Yeah.
me. at
That
the
border
end.
scared me.
That
Oh
bug.
yeah,
my
so
God.
Will, okay, on my screen, Will has it as recording, obviously. You guys can watch
Yeah,
his
yeah.
perspective. But like he fell and jumped off of a mountain into a big pond, like a super big pond, and he died. And I was like,
Yeah,
wait,
it was
what?
Beyond ridiculous. Like
he
I
mu-
was livid. I was so livid. I was so. We were flanking Straw. I was like, yeah, we've got this. Isaac, like, you're 2 hearts, but we can do this. I'm like, I'm gonna take the quick route down and jump into this water. Next thing I know, I'm dead. Like, it was,
Just screams,
it was
"What?"
so bad.
Oh my god. I saw that happen and I was like, oh no, dude, that's terrible. We thought you guys would take it. Like, even though you guys had no regen, it was like
Yeah.
our bets were all on Straub just cleaning both teams up.
Right from the
That's
start.
what I thought was gonna happen when
Oh
they
my
were both
God.
Yeah, no,
fighting.
I
on
was
the
so
hill.
low from Vast. That's why we were so passive. Like, we were
Also,
really
I'm sorry,
passive 'cause
Isaac,
we didn't
for
know what Straub was.
I didn't realize me and Great went for you, but my game
Nah,
plan
dude,
was
I
to get
became
rid
a
of you
sandwich
first
there,
and then
dude. That was
burn your
great.
stuff.
Oh,
I
that
burned
was
your
so
stuff
funny.
as soon as I killed you. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get it.
Yeah, we were here in the dead chat. We were like, burn his stuff. Grape's gonna push forward and get enchanted. Oh, that was such a good game, though.
That was a
Yeah,
good
that was
game.
GG.
That was awesome.
GG.
GG, everyone.
Good season.
GG, guys.
Okay,
Great season.
One last question. Am I the only one that felt bad whenever I could hear someone's last words before killing them? Like, I felt so bad for killing people.
I wish
I
could
felt bad with H.
experience
Yeah.
Wait,
Like,
is Pat here or Jaywong? Or no?
that. Pat and
No, none of them are here.
No, they're
No,
not
they're
here.
not.
I
Oh,
went to-
dang. I was
Wait.
going to talk about that fight a little bit, but nobody's here to talk about it with me, so.
Just tell us what happened.
Oh, no, just tell it. Just tell it.
Well, no, they
Poke
were
betrayed me.
like, for once, UHC went in my favor, and I ran into the team that I wanted to run into. Because like I was telling Vass, I was like, every single season, like the one team I talk about the whole time that I don't want to run into, I always end up running into. Like, what are the chances? And then the way we handled this battle though was not too good because it was all mountainy, and so Vass and I like had pretty poor communication for the first half. And I like went up a side and I got knocked down and lost like 3 hearts.
Oh.
But we killed them in the end, but they just didn't have the healing. Like, our main thing was we didn't have like enough gold. We didn't have enough healing stuff. But we had like really good armor and really good swords and
So
stuff.
I'm gonna give a quick shout out to Grazer for sticking through an entire 6-7
yeah.
episodes with that type of like horse voice, dude. Yeah,
I know, right?
I would have been like, you know what, I'm gonna sit out this season because my voice is not feeling well. Holy crap! Another quick story about Jay Wong and Pat. I think it was me and Tibsy, episode 2, and we were like, you know what, let's go patrol near 0-0. So we're heading towards 0-0, and we're just like la di da di da, and then we hear them talking, and they're just like, man, this season is so bad, blah 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 blah. They're, like, we're not doing good. And me and Tizzy are just like, hey guys. Literally just
That's how it
dead
went with
quiet.
everyone. Like,
Yeah,
you sneak
dead
up on them
quiet
and it's
for a
like, hey
They
guys.
stopped talking for 15 minutes too.
No, like this literally everyone that was still like digging
Yeah.
as we passed them, they just stayed quiet. Like they were just like, I'm not about to talk. Like we were trying to engage a conversation and just talk for a bit. Everyone was just dead silent. I was like, oh my god.
Who did me and Joe see at the trees? And we sort of, me and them had like a little staring contest, and we sort of just like made,
That
made
was
up.
I
Oh,
think
that
that
was
might
you
have been me
guys?
and Will. We were on the mountain
wait,
and I
wait,
spotted
wait,
you.
no. To describe the scenery, because Straub, we saw your team.
Sort
it
of
was,
close to a swamp near the border, and then like
it was
across the
were
lake.
you far enough so that we
Oh, that
weren't
wasn't
in
us.
voice range, but you could see us from far away?
Yeah, I heard like one like, and that was all I heard. From you guys.
Oh, it might not have been us, but we saw Tofu, and I was like, "There's the team I don't want to run
Well,
into."
that's my
so we went
teammate,
the
bro.
other
So
way.
it probably was like
Yeah.
my team.
Yeah, so that was cool.
That was hilarious, dude. That was a
Great
great
season,
season.
guys. Good
Great
job.
season. Yeah,
was
that
so much fun.
transaction at the beginning though, like, did
Oh,
you
yeah.
honestly think that we were gonna kill you there?
Yeah, because I had 5 hearts.
Oh no, dude! I told you, like, I was being truthful. Like, I wasn't.
No, I didn't
looking
think
to
so. Yeah,
ruin
no, that was.
anybody's season that early on. It's not. It's a jerk move to do.
Yeah,
we had Dylan and Haunt right at the start, like second
Did you
episode.
really? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We heard. So okay, in that situation, like I totally. Because did you guys hear me when I was like, "There's someone definitely following us," Because I said that so many times. Like, there's someone that I can hear, like someone like near us.
We didn't follow you for that long though. We like left you alone. Then at like episode 4, like we just found you when we were on the surface. But like we heard you second episode and we were quiet for like 10 minutes and we're placing down signs and like communicating with each other. And then I look at the mumble and I'm like, dude, they're talking to each other. They're nowhere near us because we thought you guys were being quiet and like sneaking up on us.
No, yeah, we totally like I knew that I heard someone in the second episode. And that's when we started running for it. And then Steve was like, who was it? We should go kill him. And I'm like, no, we're not killing people this early, Steve. Like, that's not how this works.
Wait, what episode was it?
Like, second episode.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
It was so funny when we found you two. Like, Steve was just like, he just looked at us and he was so scared. He was like standing behind you. And, like, just like mining gold. I was like, yep, that's Steve just being useless.
Wait, Steve was so awesome. Steve was like, easily made this like probably one of the most fun seasons, even though like I didn't last that long. He is just so witty and so funny.
How many episodes did you guys last?
Only 4.
Oh, that's not bad though. It's not
bad.
Rumble.
No, really good. Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not. Yeah, it's not a rumble.
Yeah, Rumble's the joke of this season.
He's the me.
I know. I was really happy. I was so happy whenever he died because I was like, yes, none of us can be the joke. Like we're saved.
Dude, I was so happy.
Yeah,
I was like, yes,
I thought me and No Boom both were gonna be the joke once we got to half a heart, like really quickly, like second episode.
Episode 2, you guys were half. Holy
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I even said, didn't Grape win last season? Looks like he's not winning. God, oh man.
that jinxed you.
Man.
So, Bass and I almost actually took the initiative to go kill you guys. No Boom and Great. We heard you. Did you, after you, like, shortly after the transaction, did you hear us again? Like, we came back.
No. Did you hear us?
We heard you talking, and then we were like, that's them. And that was, like, before that you guys were, like, down. And then when you were down, we tried to find you again with no luck. So,
oh, well, as we were running away, I tried to troll you guys and say, quick, let's go back and kill him. But I guess you didn't hear it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just trolling though. We weren't actually gonna do it.
Yeah, the minute we got up to the surface, like you guys were gone. Like you guys were nowhere to be seen.
It's the funniest thing when people like you think people can hear you but they can't because like
yeah that happened so many times.
We had Grape say to Novum, he's like, yo dude, they know we're here now because you said something and we didn't hear a word that Novum said.
Yeah, he was telling me that.
Yes. Okay, so I'm in a totally different area than Grape, and he hears people, and he's not talking. I'm like, yeah, dude, I just survived or whatever. And Grape's like, wow, dude, look at you, just spoiled where we were. And then he's like, and then
we just hear Grape like, you just blew our cover, Novum. Nice one. And we're like, wait, you just blew your cover.
Yeah, and I even said that. I was like, I kind of got a little mad and defensive. I was like, okay, no, they totally heard you. And he's like, now they're laughing at you. I was like, no, they're laughing at you, Grape. Oh my gosh.
Well, I didn't know how far away you were.
Yeah, you gotta take into consideration like that 10 blocks is like such a big distance to just the difference of you hearing someone.
Yeah,
we were like 100 blocks away.
Yeah, taking 2 steps back and stop someone from hearing you, which is so like crazy. Like just like outrunning people and just like not knowing if they can hear you or not is just like it's really crazy.
Mm-hmm. And then there was one moment where is Creeper Parts here or no? Yeah. Okay, you think we ran away from you? No.
Yeah, we saw you guys. You guys just ran.
You guys are on top of the hill, right? And we were like, okay, they clearly have the vantage point. So we go back and we go up on the other mountain, and then you guys are gone. Like
we tried following you. Did you just go straight back? Cause like I remember
we went exactly where we went, like right like maybe 100 blocks away. There was another mountain. We went up and we were ready to fight you, and then
you were serious?
Gone.
We thought you just ran. We weren't sure which direction you went in.
No, because obviously we weren't gonna take that fight. Like you guys.
I know you guys were gonna take that fight, but we kind of just like chased after you, and then you just kind of like disappeared.
We were okay gear. Like at that point, we still had our golden apples. So then we went and killed the Pat and Jaywong team after that. Okay. And then I wanted to get more gold. So then we start digging down this huge pathway, and we hear Will's team come up above us. And he starts like teasing us and all that stuff, like talking. We're like being absolutely quiet. Like my heart is pounding. And Isaac's like, my shoulders are so like tense. He's like freaking out and stuff. And I'm like looking at the health bar, and I'm like, yo, we could probably take them because Isaac was like really low and Will was at the same health as Vass. So then we go into a cave, we don't see any gold, and we go back up, and then they killed us. So
Poke was kind of our teammate in our fight against Poke and H, because Poke shot H for 3 hearts.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Glad Poke was my partner.
Funny. Wait. I remember we heard H and Poke like for like a straight episode.
Poke shot. That's
Yeah,
funny.
Poke shot me.
Bash
his
shot me
teammate.
too. I lost like 2 hearts. Oh well.
I think I hit Joe. I think I'm the reason why Joe died. Like I didn't give the finishing hit, but I think I smacked him once.
Yeah, can I be honest? I'm pretty sure I hit Mark a couple times in the
Yeah, you
farce.
did. That's probably why. I was like, there's no way Straw is out hitting me when I
No,
freaking
not
full
in that
dive.
fight. The creeper farce fight.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I hit.
I remember we
shot
kept
Will in
killing the
Bionic
sheep.
fight.
Yeah, we kept killing the sheep. They're
Yeah,
just
we
like,
kept killing the
No,
sheep.
that
and,
was
like,
weird. You guys hit
it
them
was so-
multiple
we'll
times.
say
No, but there was so many sheep though. That's the thing. Like, it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, we
They-
were just
they
like,
were
they're killing
out
the
to kill
sheep.
sheep,
No. I'm not gonna lie though, me and Tibsy had a really good cave experience, like for
did
like
we.
first 2
Oh,
episodes.
so did we. Yeah.
We just had a good experience.
Yes,
with
it
that
is.
trail.
We were in a mine shaft, and I was like, Tibsy, I'm digging down a diamonds right here. I dig down a bedrock. I'm like, nope. I hit the last block right before like the end of the bedrock. Find 5 diamonds. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah.
It was
such a
crazy.
good time, dude.
All right.
All right.
Well,
right,
that was
finish it up, Grape.
probably one of the best seasons yet, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
that was so
I had
good.
a
Yeah.
great time with that one.
That was a lot of fun.
But yeah, thanks for watching UHC season 14, everybody. Congratulations, Grape, for winning.
Congrats,
Yeah.
congrats.
And no boom. And no boom.
So,
And
Yeah,
no
no
boom.
boom.
yeah,
No
and
boom.
But Grape was like the sole survivor.
Correct, that is true. Grape was the sole survivor.
Still counts as a win. Still counts as a
Yeah,
win.
it still counts as a win. dude.
Yeah, no
No boom helped.
Mr. Mitch.
But you lit yourself on fire.
No! Hold on. I did not
Like,
die
he-
from the
he
fire
named
though,
me a
just to
couple
point it
times,
out.
but-
No, I know. I want to know how that conversation went. Straub, how did you like tell No Boom like, hey,
I love
you're
how we're
screwed.
like, thanks for
I killed
watching.
you.
We keep going.
No. Okay, well, hold on. Yeah, I actually heard that though. So Straub was running at me and he's like, "Oh, you're dead now." And I was like, "No, I can't place box. I can't place box." So like dug down and then got to a little hole and was like, "Grape, I'm gonna hit a couple hits off for you," and then you finish him off. And I think I got him down like 2 hearts in that.
you
Yeah,
hit
you
it
got me
twice.
down a little bit. It was a
Yeah,
decent.
you
it
got
was
it
a
down
de-
3
you
or
took a
4
chunk out
hearts.
of my health.
Oh,
So
there we
3
go.
Mumble seasons now, Grape, and you've won all 3 of them.
Ah.
Congratulations, man.
All right, let's
Thanks,
change
Hack.
that next season. No more mumble, guys.
Let's ban Grape.
So we'll see you guys all for UHC season 15. Goodbye.